Happy Monday. Welcome to Motivational Mishi Mondays. It is episode 2 of season 2. We can give a huge shout out to my friend Mads for today's topic. We are talking about finding your place, your voice, your niche, when you sometimes feel either professionally or even personally lost. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. I just came from Zumba, so I'm a little, I just rushed home trying to get this done by 8, so let's do this. So, my first thing about this is an encouragement. It's like, okay, just know that you're not alone. You're not alone. Sometimes when we feel personally and professionally lost, we're like, I'm the only one. Everybody got it together. You look at through social media, everybody knows what they're doing. They're making moves and all this stuff. But I need you to know that you are not the only one, especially if you're in your, I don't even want to say especially, but I mean, in your early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, early 30s, not everybody has it together as much as they say that they are, even that they portray it on social media. So just know, even if you do have it together, or even if you think oh, I know what I want to be, and then you become that, or you do what you felt like you wanted to do as a child or whatever, and then you realize, dang, I really didn't think it was going to be like this, and I'm really not for it. It's okay. It is okay to change your mind. It's okay to be like, this isn't what I thought, and I don't want it anymore. So it's just an encouragement. You're not alone, and it's okay if you want to change it. So how do you go about this? If you're personally or professionally lost, if you feel like, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I like to do, I don't know. So tip number 1 for me is, what do you love? What are you passionate about? And it may not even be something that is, career worthy. AKA, maybe you're not trying to be a doctor and make all that money because you don't like to be a surgeon and cut up all that blood and guts and stuff. Of course, doctors make a whole bunch of money, but it's a lot of time in school and a lot of time at work. And it's just, you got to balance it. And so, maybe you love doing art, and yeah, being an artist, you have to put yourself out there and you have to promote yourself a lot. It's not a lot of pay. You got to possibly have a side job to pay the bills, but if it's something you love to do, then you want to go after that. You don't want to go after something, just because it's career worthy. It's vital. It's vital to know what gets your soul on fire. And maybe it's something that, you used to do as a hobby when you were a kid, and you kind of just brushed it off as you got older, and then you rediscovering that. Or maybe, a specific event sparked something. I know that's what happened with me, for poetry. I hated poetry. I didn't want anything to do with it. And then I started an event happened and I started getting into it. And then another event happened that allowed me to share it. And it just, events can happen and you're like, wow, this is being revealed to me. Yeah. Or, you can ask a friend. That's another good thing, is ask a friend or a family member, what am I good at? Am I good at encouraging people? Am I good at, art? Am I good at, helping people? Whatever it is, ask them what you're good at. So that's also another good thing to try to figure out what you love and what your passion is and what you're good at. I'll pause right here though. You want to examine your motives, kind of like what I said earlier, just because something seems career worthy, or you're, we'll get into this, but if your family wants you to go into this or whatever, you want to examine your motives. Are you trying to make a lot of money, or are you trying to be content and happy and fulfill the calling that has been placed on your life? Money is nice, obviously. I don't have a lot of money, but I will say that I'm a content person, even though I don't have money. So, I mean, again, just examine your motives on what you want to do, while you're, lost personally and professionally. And 2, you can have more than one passion and more than one love. I am a poet first and a writer first and foremost. But I like to take pictures. I like to be a little photographer, and you see my little Instagram stuff and all that stuff. You can like more than one thing. You don't have to be but that person has that thing too, and you don't have to worry about that. If you like to do it too, then do it. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Tip number 2. So this is what I wanted to touch on. You've got to let go of what you feel other people's expectations are of you. Trying to live out someone else's life that they think that you should have for yourself is not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you content. It's not going to make you enjoy yourself. You don't want to put that expectation that someone else has for you on top of yourself. it isn't going to bring you joy, and it definitely won't open up ways for you to truly focus and find like what your niche is, what your place is in this world, and what your voice sounds like, because that's just a whole bunch of other people's voices trying to basically suffocate your own. And so you definitely, like, not saying that, like, again, you can ask for wisdom from other people who really know you, and they can be like, I think you could be good at this. If they're doing that, then, you know, they're not pushing that on you, like, you have to do this, this is part of the family business and all this stuff. And like, that's a lot of pressure. And like, if you feel pressure to do something and you don't feel passionate about it, then don't do it. Like, even if, you know, you might get some, you know, side eye from your family, or maybe some side eye from your friends and stuff, but like, if it's not gonna give you joy or bring you joy, and it's not your calling, then, you know, you gotta let go of those expectations. You gotta let it go. Tip number 3 is what I need to do right now. Breathe. Because sometimes you need to take a step back and evaluate like where you are in life, especially if you're lost personally. Like, okay, like maybe you've been living that expectation life like all your life, and you're just like, I've been living so much for other people that I don't know who I actually am. So you just got to take a step back from everybody, like maybe from your family, from those friends that you hung out with that you realize, you know what, maybe I'm not clicking with them, or like whatever it is, like maybe you just need that alone time to just like, okay, like, you know, what's important to me? What's, you know, what am I passionate about? And to all my Christian friends out there and family, whoever's watching this, you know, followers of the Lord, God will freely give you wisdom if you ask for it. I'm messing this up. Psalm 16:3, it says that if you commit your work to the Lord, your plans will be established. So we have nothing to fear. I mean, it's hard because you're like, the unknown is so scary. I don't know. But like, if you commit your work, whatever it is, if you're like, all right, God, I don't know. Like, I don't know who I am, and I don't know what you want me to do, but I know that I'm committing it all to you. I know that I'm going to, you know, whatever it is, it's going to be for your glory, not mine. And then he'll slowly reveal that to you because you've asked for it, because you've asked for wisdom. He will freely give it to you. So don't be scared of the unknown. That's another tip. Just don't be scared of the unknown. Know that he has you. He's got you. But yeah, don't lose heart. Keep moving forward. That's tip number 4. And the last tip, like, keep going. Keep going. Continue to believe that you are here on this earth for a purpose, and that the Lord will, you know, continue to reveal that purpose to you in due time. And it may take a while, and you may be like, I've been in this unknown for the past 3 months, and I'm doing, you know, all this stuff just, you know, to pay the bills and stuff, but it's okay. Like, again, breathe. I gotta breathe. Breathe and don't give up, and just stay hungry. So I only got a few more, you know, minutes until this video is over, but to reiterate, you're not alone in feeling personally or professionally lost. Ask yourself, what do you love? Like, what sets your soul on fire? What do you crave to do in this world? Examine your motives about that. Like, do you want to just make money, or do you want to actually like be content and bring joy and like bring, you know, other people positive energy? Let go of what you feel other people's expectations are. Breathe and ask the Lord for wisdom and pray for that, and commit your work to the Lord, and you just got to keep going, as Jhené Aiko says. I love her. Anyways, so that's the wisdom that I have for you today. I'm sorry I was a little quick. I'm like still running on Zumba energy, you know, but this video can only be 10 minutes long on Instagram. So I love you guys. Please, if you have a topic you want me to discuss, let me know. Give me some insight, because I really need a topic every week. And so I hope this could encourage you. Again, sorry if it was really quick. Whew, I need to breathe. I love you guys. I hope you have had like a great Monday. I hope that the beginning of this week has been good. And if it has not been good or has not gone as planned, I pray that the rest of this week goes smoothly for you. And if it doesn't, don't worry. You know, just take each day one step at a time. So I love you guys. Have a great rest of your week.